Cool. So, with everything involving James Gunn changing things up for the DCU, a lot of people have faith in James Gunn, me being one of them. But there's one thing that could be a potential L or speed bump in the road, pothole, is the fact that he named a Batman series The Brave and the Bold, which is good, but Damian Wayne is the Batman, and then he said they're going to focus more on the Bat family, or this being the start of the Bat family. How could that be when Damian Wayne is like the fourth Robin? Like I said, it's pretty darn confusing how you're going to focus on the Bat family when Damian Wayne didn't come around till Batman was a much more ripe in age. The Batman Brave and the Bold will bring a different Bruce Wayne to the DCU. In this article, it's a quote here saying, Peter Safran says this is going to feature other members of the extended Bat family just because we feel like they've been left out of the Batman stories in cinema for far too long. So if you feel like they've really been left out of the cinema for far too long, why would you skip so far ahead and cast a Robin that is played by Damian Wayne, son of Batman and Talia al Ghul, which is in seasoned Batman territory? If you're going to Damian Wayne, that means you passed up Jason Todd and Tim Drake, and you've passed up the OG, Dick Grayson, the Flying Graysons. That's not even a thing. Yep. Well, I do think that there is a way that they can actually do it. There's still a way that the Bat family can be introduced, and there's still a way that this could work, ladies and gentlemen. But I just want to get your thoughts. Saddle Ward, E-Man, thank you for being here.
Glad to be here.
What do you think about there being a Bat family when Damian Wayne is Robin?
Special guest.
Yes.
I feel like James Gunn is crazy for even coming up with this idea for...
you think he's crazy?
Yes, because I feel like, as you just said, you cannot come with Damian Wayne, and we don't even know what happened to the other origin or any origins of the Robins. You can't go with Damian, who's a psychopath, who's a killer, who don't give a damn about nothing, who Batman have major problems with, compared to someone who, and like Dick Grayson, who understands Bruce Wayne, who been through the same situations as Bruce Wayne. You can't go without Jason Todd, who is a problem child, who was stealing wheels from the Batmobile, you know what I'm saying, and not hit this. And then you can't go without Tim Drake, the number one best Robin. Like, come on, bro, you can't go there.
Damian is past all them up as the best Robin, my friend. Damian Wayne got them all beat.
That's just a bad idea, and I had a huge problem with that when I heard it. Like, I think that James Gunn is wrong by using this serial psychopath on having a Robin at this moment, at this time. I feel like it always should have been Dick Grayson, Richard Grayson, before we get the rest.
Sad, what you think?
First of all, I don't have the faith that everybody has in James Gunn. Guardians movie, I feel like James Gunn is out for James Gunn to toot his own horn. The movie becomes about James Gunn and how clever he was to come up with this and the box office. It becomes about everything except the heroes. And this is a popularity contest. Right now, it's the here and now. Damian is the popular kid on the block. Dick Grayson is from the past. Maybe that character wasn't flushed out as well, but as opposed to trying to flush him out more, because the Flying Graysons have great backstory, things of that nature.
Yeah.
But let's face it, those fans are too old. And so he wants to get the young readers. You know, James Gunn is older than us, and he clearly remembers, you know, the origin story, but he wants to go in a different direction, because what happens is with these directors, with these writers, with these superstar executives, this is Hollywood where everybody wants to be a star. Star director, star producer, star actor. Nobody cares who produces it. We just want a good film. But you want your name to ring bells so you can get more work. So now James Gunn's name is in everybody's mouth right now. And nobody hears about Dick Grayson. When the last time we had a conversation about Dick Grayson that didn't end up with with Damian, son of Batman, is a brat. So now there's the story because a guy that's supportive of Batman, loves Batman, being mentored by Batman is not as interesting as an asshole with Batman.
Facts.
So James Bond is James Gunn is waiting for why wait his turn. This is my this is my huge problem with superhero movies. They will kill they'll kill a villain. And for me, these villains don't die in the comic books. They come back somehow. Now it's up to the next guy to figure out whether we're going to ignore the last two movies or we're going to bring them back. That was my problem with Claw. Them just killing characters. So I think that James Gunn said, you know what? He's a guy that wants to have sex on the first date. And the girl's like, let's wait 3 months. Let's go to Benihana's. Let me get... We're clearly not there in the Batman story, but they want to get to the good part. Instant gratification is how we're living, and I think that James Gunn is a product of that. This is fan service and not necessarily doing the character.
But I don't think a lot of fans love Damian Wayne. I don't think they love Damian Wayne more than they love previous Robins.
No, but he wants to be in the now. You know what I mean? I like
to think that everybody likes Dick Grayson as Robin or Nightwing even more than Damian Wayne. I think Damian Wayne is the least popular Robin.
Facts.
Maybe more popular than Jason Todd.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I would think.
No. Jason is more popular than Damian.
Not after he comes back as Red Hood or as Robin.
A lot of people liked his Robin though. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff.
But
like
I still think Damian maybe the third most popular.
Because if he was planning long, Nightwing fans want a Nightwing movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But they're not going to get that with this.
They will get that with this. Because here's going to what I was saying, why I think it could work. What you do is, you got a Damian Wayne, which means Nightwing exists.
Yep.
If you have Damian Wayne, Jason Todd could be Red Hood by now.
Yep.
Nightwing exists, and then you got Tim Drake.
He's already Robin. He Red Robin.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
But this is the fast forward that I'm talking about.
It is a fast forward, but it is a fast forward. I'll give you that. But what if we see a movie where, shout out to the donation to coming to the studio. Thank you, Larry Brown.
Whoa!
Interrupted the stream with the 15. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man, because I forgot people could donate money. It's been so dry for so long.
Yeah.
I forgot. Y'all
People
know y'all
can
can
drop
donate,
in.
right? Y'all know y'all can donate.
Love, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for the love, my G. I appreciate you. Larry Brown.
I
Shout
didn't
out to
even
Larry
know
Brown.
we were live. We're live.
We live in the motherfucker, bro.
Okay, cool.
But like I said, look, Damian is here. That means we got Nightwing, dog.
Yeah.
And if we got Nightwing, that means we got probably a Red Hood. Or we could always go back. Imagine a movie where it's him and Damian. Imagine this movie and Nightwing show up in this hole. Bruce. Oh, fuck. Who's it? Oh, Dick. And they talking. And you get a flashback of when Nightwing was a Robin. Or you get a prequel movie. After you could establish Nightwing in the Brave and the Bold with Damian and shit, right? And then a prequel movie they could announce where Dick Grayson is playing Robin.
Prequel.
When I first met the Bats. A movie of when Dick.
That's how you think, but it's not.
On his own?
But in your own.
No.
As a team.
When he met Batman doing the Flying Graysons and getting adopted and all that shit, bro. A prequel film about Nightwing, bro. A solo film about Nightwing.
Hey.
A film about Tim Drake. If you show them basically what he's doing, what I think James is doing, he's showing them first, and then he's going to give them backstory movies later.
But I don't think that's a Jody Damas. I feel like that's you wishful thinking.
Jody Damas is dead. I retired him.
They never
The
go that way.
Flashpoint is the ultimate Jody Damas. I need everybody to know that I'm just Jody of Jody's Corner putting out little predictions. Jody Damas is gone. I'm a legend. He's a legend. He's retired. When you hit like that, when you hit like Jody Damas do, you got to know when to stop.
Will you be Jody Damas man after that?
Nope. Nothing tied to Jody Damas, man.
Nope.
Nothing. Gone.
Now listen, as a member of Team No Sus, would you like to see Dick?
I like to see Richard Grayson. I feel like this though. Him using Damian Wayne as well. This is like, and I don't want to mention like go by this, but I have to on this. This is like Snyder using someone that's cool that people like when he says this is cool. Because Damian Wayne is that
I don't think James knows about the quality of Robins, bro. If he went straight for Damian.
That's a cool moment right there. It's cool. Everybody's gonna like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that is like, that's a problem for society, because the thing is, I get what you're saying, the past and everything like that, showing that's dope. But when you first get Robin on the big screen, bro, everybody wants to see Dick Grayson from the first movie. You feel what I'm saying? That's the hitter right there.
But it's gonna leak if he does it Jody's way. Those movies aren't even slated yet. They would be announced in that movie. I guess it'd be after credits or something like that. I don't see him doing it, but you might be right.
Either.
So if you guys don't think so, one of the problems of the MCU, the prequel that they released wasn't all that great. I think the DCU is gonna have a lot of prequels. Guess what? We already got one announced. It's called Paradise Lost. That's a Themyscira show before Wonder Woman was born. That's a prequel series.
Oh, it is.
Yes, it is. Ding, 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 bitches.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I think we're gonna get prequels in this DCU, and prequels are a good thing.
So that's
prequels,
why you use what you
prequels
use.
establish characters even better. Prequels make
Not
mediocre.
on TV though, Jody.
Prequels make mediocre characters awesome.
What's the quality TV series that we've got out of superhero genre so far that we really? It made the whole situation better.
We ain't really got a prequel to any.
None.
What Disney Plus show is a prequel to Marvel? They're all sequels.
Let's talk about DC. None.
Now, have we got a prequel to Falcon and the Winter Soldier? You know what I'm saying? To see Bucky and shit with freaking Captain Steve Rogers in the past, and before they got frozen, this shit would have been lit. Remember they went on a date with those girls in the first Captain America and shit? And they expanded around there, hanging around that time. Yeah. Tell me that shit would have been fire. Because now you got Chris Evans coming back as little Cap. Then you got Bucky and shit. Then you got little Sam Wilson and shit. What the freak was Sam Wilson doing when he was 15, 16 or whatever the freak? Probably robbing, being a bank robber or a gangbanger. You could have made that nigga tight. Falcon and Winter Soldier showed a prequel of this nigga would have been tight, bro. Freak you talking about?
What they ass up to?
Oh
my God, Death. That's Death.
Adam West.
I remember that episode too.
Rest in peace to the king.
Can we get to the Batmobile, Batman? No, we can catch him, Robin. Let's go.
Yo, shout out to all the cosplayers that do this Robin with the funny shoes and the leotards, man. That shit be looking crazy.
That put tears in my eyes.
Taylor King says prequels don't work. Star Wars says hello. Episode 1, 2, and 3. Adonis Cool Gaming says it would be dope if the main villain for Brave and the Bold was Red Hood. Damian would be drawn to Jason's methods of stopping crime and would be an interesting dynamic. Plus it brings in the past. Sure, that would be good if Red Hood comes back, Jason Todd from the grave comes back, because we know the Lazarus Pit is a thing. Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, that's already a thing because you have Damian here. So he gets risen and he comes back as the villain, and Damian's there. They gotta fight him. Nightwing could show up, like what's happening. I think it will be freaking dope.
I feel like to use Damian, if you want to go through the real point of it, Red Hood's already established. Batman already fought him. Dick already fought him. He's already established.
No. Oh, Mazo! Hey! Shout out to my nigga Tyrese, baby!
Lame, bro. They definitely need to play you for Two-Face, bro.
Stop hating, bro. Shout out to my dog type.
Shout out to Clayface.
What's up, bro? That's how you feel?
You got the build.
Trust me, bro. Yeah.
Tight. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Get me up out my seat.
Shout out to Mark, Mark, show love.
We ain't biased here. No bias here.
Yeah. 100.
Good, bro.
What up, though?
Epic score. He said, what's good, y'all? I think it's fine because it would take years for us to see each of the Bat family as Robins. I'm sure we will see the flashbacks for each of them, so it will work out.
I hope so.
We getting a Batman that can actually fight. Lit. Hey, cause you know my nigga James Gunn gonna get it done, right? You know he gonna get it done, right? I'm hearing Cap, all these Batman movies, man, that we be sit back sucking off. Shout out to the Dark Knight trilogy, it's the GOAT. Shout out to Ben Affleck, he looked tight. But nigga, we need a Batman that can fight.
Wow.
We need a Batman that got acrobatics that can do a flip off a motherfucking wall. I want to see Batman get rushed by henchmen and do a backflip over their heads.
Yeah, facts.
Why can't I see that shit?
Facts. I need to see Batman jumping off the
While we
on
sitting
walls,
here
bro.
getting ready to complain about Damian not being the right Robin, we need to appreciate the fact that we getting a Bat family, period.
That's a huge
Word?
family. That's a huge family,
Yeah.
bro. That's a huge family.
Yeah, just bring them
huge
in.
family.
All of them don't need movies. I don't want to see a Tim Drake movie.
Well, I mean,
I don't care to see a Jason Todd movie, my nigga.
I don't know about that one,
I'll
bro.
see a Dick Grayson movie and that's it.
I'll see a Dick Grayson, but Jason Todd,
it.
come
Nah,
on.
nah,
His
my
origin,
nigga.
him fighting, you
His
know.
origin could be done in 10 minutes in somebody else's movie.
You're
Red
right.
Hood, Red
That's
Hood,
true.
Batman movie.
Red Hood, though, too.
You don't give 2 hours and $200 million to Jason Todd.
Nah.
I'll give you that.
It's a Bat family. Batman leads the way. The family comes afterwards.
So that's what he meant? You think that's what he means?
Yeah.
Okay.
James Gunn gonna introduce Batman and Damian because he like Damian. It's my favorite. So he gonna put him out there, and then he gonna show the rest some love later on. Don't trip.
I hope so. I hope
100,
you're right.
hey man, 100, we got this. My nigga, for sure. I got you.
Well, why you didn't come with Richard, though, bro? Richard would have been better.
Nah, bro.
Because think about it. Fans, if you
We
come
in
with,
the game.
you come
For
with
the
Richard
win.
Grayson and you tell his story,
We in
now,
the game.
now you can tell the story of Nightwing and why he left Bruce. You feel me? That's the number one thing.
If a
Nigga,
Black Adam
that'll
movie,
come later, bro.
He's already established as Nightwing.
That could come later, bro.
I think with
Woo!
the
Shout out to my nigga Tyrese.
what a dono.
Yo, she disconnected. Sad. What's going on with you? Why is it only his mic effing up?
I told you, man, he got that bad luck.
He got that bad
We
luck.
talking about my luck.
Antoine says, Gunn gets it done.
Tight.
He ain't lying about that. Victor Bell. Shout out to Victor Bell. Sorry for the love.
Victor Bell, huh?
Sorry I'm late. I hope I didn't miss much. Happy Friday, fam. Happy Friday to you too, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Shout out to my dog Tyrese, man. Bleeding over here. And Shogun Assassins 20. Shout out to my dog Shogun Assassin. All the way from Canada. Show you ride. Shout out to all my Canadians out there, y'all. Shout out to Canada. We love Canada here too on Jody's Corner. You know what I'm saying?
That we do.
All right, let me go ahead and lower this shit. Put that back there. He says, I think bringing in Damian, his actual son, helps establish Batman as a caring father figure. So he'll be ready to take in all the other orphan Robins. Narratively, it makes more sense in my opinion. All right, look, Shogun, I'm about to disagree on that one.
Check.
Because I think that Batman is a very challenged father. Batman is he's gonna have a hard time trying to be dad and Batman, you know, because he don't have that love and affection. He don't know what it's like. And shout out to the studio lighting up somebody through love. Fire Fist Ace! Shout out to you, my G. Woo! Bruh, as long as I get a Red Hood movie, I'll be happy. He's my favorite Robin.
Favorite.
You might not get no Red Hood movie, dog, but hey, we'll see what happens though.
I don't want to see
But
him
what
in
he
no
mean
damn tights.
appearance?
Who's in the Bat family? Let's talk Bat family. We talking about Batman. We're talking about
Dick.
Robin,
Yeah.
Dick Grayson,
Jason.
Tim Drake.
No, Jason first, then Tim. Then we have what was
There's
it?
the
girl,
the female with the glasses.
it's two girls. I think it was two
What's her
girls.
name? The little nerd.
Oh, shit, I don't know. I forgot her name.
But it looks like she comes after Damian though,
And then
right? Doesn't she come after Damian?
Yeah, she comes after.
So that means that she's not here yet. So she'll be in the sequel or something.
Oh no, it wasn't her.
Oh, what's going on with the mics? Your shit cut off too. What the fuck
Hello?
is happening?
We switched because he kept saying I'm getting bad mics. Oh, bad luck.
Is that better?
Can you go find a new set?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ain't that red right there, bro?
Yep. I can do that.
Grab the reds.
Here go the. So is that one bad too, E-Man? Or is just dead?
It's the battery. When I pushed it in,
I gotta buy new mics, y'all. God dang, this shit trash, man. These shits are 3 something a pop, 3 something a pair,
it's the straight
3 and change a pair,
It's the battery.
and I got 5 pairs.
We gotta go talk to Bobo.
God damn.
We gotta talk to Bobo and talk to Road. If any of y'all work for an electronics company that makes audio video equipment, holler at us. We looking for sponsors, y'all.
Larry Brown says, "Why we acting like Damian ain't the most interesting Robin? Dick, Jason, and Tim are more interesting as adults, not Robins. What? Jason as okay, that's an interesting point. Jason at this thing almost fell. Jason as Red Hood, Dick is Nightwing, and Tim is Red Robin. I'm more intrigued to see their family dynamic than them being sidekicks." Got a good point there, my G.
That carries weight.
That's a good point.
He's crazy.
Check.
All that's really hot. Let me go ahead.
Check. I'm gonna hold it down lower.
No, I got it. I lowered it. All right. So I don't disagree with him on that. Larry Brown, that's actually pretty nice, bro.
Yeah, Larry got a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Damian Wayne did come and put respect on the Robin name.
No, what?
Here's what I mean. Whether it be good or bad, he made Robin be talked about. To be honest, Robin is historically known for not being loved or adored. He's in the background, not in the
just
limelight.
there.
He's in the shadow of
He's
Batman.
just there, but
Damian was like, as Robin, I'm this, what's happening? And it's like, dang, you arrogant bitch. But I'm listening, though. You entertaining in them, you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you
the
this.
Robin name, bro. He made Robin a freaking psychopath, and Robin is supposed to be a hero and protecting people.
But guess
He
what?
was trying to kill. He was trying to
guess
kill.
what?
You want me to
E-Man?
fix your sweater? Because you don't know what the microphone's paced.
But guess what,
It's sideways.
E-Man?
Like that shit faced the right way, bro.
Let me tell you something, E-Man, because you're hyped
Take a
up
seat, E-Man.
and emotional at this point.
I'm trying to put those.
Let me just tell you this, man. We know origin stories, but what about personality? What Larry Brown has brought to the forefront to my attention that I did not have in my attention before was the simple fact that who were these people prior? I know origin stories. I know timelines. I get that. But personality-wise, did they really have outstanding personalities?
None of the Robins.
None of them.
Damian came and brought douchebaggery.
Right.
And
I
some
hated
savagery.
him. I hated him.
Yeah, I can't
But
stand
that
him.
was evoking some emotion, whereas the other ones were just kind
In
of
the
there.
way.
It's the girl you're on a date with,
personality.
and you say, "Hold on,
Is
your
your
mic
mic
is
even
not
on?
working yet."
Yes, can you hear me?
No.
That shit real low. Why you talk? Okay, so you talking in the mic makes you hot. Him talking away from it is
How's
low.
this?
That's it. That's
My
it.
headphones is low. That's why. And he got sensitive ears.
I turned your headphones up. Is
you
that
hear
better?
Okay.
you hear me?
Yeah, that's better.
Yes, I can hear you.
Y'all saying that like they bring any type of Dick Grayson or whatever.
Sit back.
He was one of the Robins that.
Can you put it in the middle of your chest?
Is that better?
Yes.
He was one of the Robins that people looked up to. He was one of the Robins that people wanted to be.
Who?
Dick was one of the best Robins that the reason that Tim Drake wanted to be Robin. So y'all talking about like that?
Yeah, because a kid wanted to be. Robin was made to appeal to children.
Bootleg Batman.
He was not bootleg Batman, but he was comically.
Yeah.
The writers of the comic said, let's put a child next to Batman to make him relatable to kids, because Batman's very adult.
He was too dark.
Robin was the one that the kids wanted to be like.
Yeah.
They wanted to be in his position because they're next to Batman. That's the reason why.
Yeah, but what I'm still saying though is that the reason that we know about Dick Grayson and about why
Because of Batman.
about that. Yeah, yes.
All right.
But what I'm saying is why people like Dick Grayson on his own, even when he was just Robin, is because of who he was as a person, who he showed himself.
You're lying. On his own, when he was Robin, those don't go together.
How's that?
On his own, Robin is never on his own.
Robin been on his own a gang of times. He was in the Titans by himself. He was with the
But he's Batman's sidekick.
Yes, but
As Robin, you're Batman's sidekick.
He still had
that was him growing and becoming Nightwing. So he could do his own thing, have his own little city.
He still did missions when Batman still put him on missions to still do shit too, bro.
Sure. But he was even when he was going to do things, he was still Robin sidekick to Batman.
Damian Wayne is
sidekick.
Damian Wayne is still Batman's sidekick still. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? The difference between that is he's more of a person that is, instead of I'm going to beat you to put you so you go to jail, he's more of a person that I'm going to beat you till you're almost dead.
Who?
Damian. Damian is the type of kid who will kill you. Will instead of asking questions, he will kill you first.
I'm gonna check out the lounge.
What did you admire about Robin?
What did I admire about Robin? I admired about Robin.
Overdrive is in here. I gotta get this hating motherfucker up in here, bro. He is an ultimate DC hater.
What's up?
Fanboy. Overdrive X.
Yeah. What's up?
Welcome.
You are the biggest hater of DC that I could ever imagine. Why are you like this?
Have you seen the movies, bro?
Have I seen the DC movies?
Yeah.
The ones that are not out yet?
What? No, the ones that are released. What are you talking? What?
Yes, I've seen them. Yes.
And you think Jordan, you know what my problem with you is? Every time
that I'm a DC fan.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
Oh, it's not that?
Every year since Endgame, you've been saying that DC is going to come on top every year. And every time that doesn't happen,
I never say that. Stop you right there.
No,
Stop you right
you
there.
say
You're
that.
lying.
You say that. I'm not lying.
I do not say every year that DC is going to come on top.
I could have sworn after that Endgame review, bro, you were like, it's DC's year. DC's coming. It's DC's year.
I'll say DC's coming, but I will never say that they're on top. I've
been
always said
5 years, bro.
I've always said that Marvel was on top. I've always said it. I've always gave them their credit. Don't lie.
You haven't. You haven't gave Marvel credit in, I want to say, like 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that I never gave Marvel credit. I always say every time I talk about DC coming up, it's them coming up to meet Marvel and compete with Marvel. That's what I've been saying.
Then wait,
always stop. Please hold on.
All right.
I always give Marvel credit. You can turn off. I always say that they're on top. I always say they have the number one spot. Are you saying that I don't say that?
Bro, every stream you're like, oh, DC got the better characters, bro. DC got the better heroes.
They do.
Yeah. So what you're contradicting yourself once again.
How am I? If I say that DC has the better heroes, it could also be true that Marvel has the number one spot, the MCU. You don't see how those could both be true?
Jody, I've never heard you say Marvel has the number one spot, like ever.
That's not my fault. I say it all the time.
You never heard you say that.
You never heard me say DC rises and they're going to come and compete with Marvel, and by 2025, that's when they're going to outdo Marvel.
No, you don't allude to that they're going to be equal to Marvel. You allude to that they're going to surpass Marvel. That's what you always say.
Do you remember? Do you know about my mission by 2025 that DC is going to outdo Marvel?
I remember that trash video.
So how could you remember that and say that I never say Marvel's on top? That means that they're on top if they're going to finally outdo Marvel in 2025.
You never said out of your mouth that Marvel's on top. Never, ever.
You're a liar.
I'm not lying, bro. What the freak?
Do you watch my channel? You're a member. I assume that you watch my live streams.
Yeah, what's your live streams? Yeah.
How long have you been watching Jody's Corner?
Since Fahrenheit.
Oh, nigga, shit. That's like 5 years ago, dog. That's like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you watch on my Jody's Corner, but you say that you never heard me say Marvel's number one, they're on top, that DC's coming?
You didn't listen. You haven't said that in like 3 years, bro. 3 years, 4 years.
I said it I said it last week.
When? I know you didn't.
I said it last week when I said DC's going to beat them by 2025. That is me saying, hold on, let me slow down. When I say that DC is coming and by 2025, they're finally going to surpass Marvel, what does that mean to you right now? What does that mean the way I see Marvel now? As number one, right?
Not really, no.
So how can DC surpass Marvel if I believe DC's number one?
Jody, the way you've been talking about Marvel this past year, you're making it seem like it's kind of like it's like a sinking ship. That is like it's not you made a video about King's not gonna be that guy.
Shout
So
out to
the
the
Marvel
Batman fans, y'all. Shout out to the Batman fans. Subscribe to the channel.
Batman is not whatever. But you the when you're talking about DC surpassing Marvel, you're talking about DC surpassing like a trash Marvel. That's what you're saying. So it doesn't really count.